Hi, everybody. Welcome to the episode of In the School Parking Lot. I'm your host. My name is Paul Everts. You can reach me on my email address, and I wish you would. It's BAND, the number two together, bandtogether, Comcast.net. Also, go to our website, conductingmylife.com, where you'll see I'm an author, speaker, trainer, and coach. And love to come out and do some leadership training with you all. Let's get into it. In the School Parking Lot comes from what I was told on April 2021. Paul, by the principal. And again, I've been teaching, some of you don't know, I've been teaching music in California since 1989. So, I'm a survivor. And I've always had Jesus Christ in my heart since 1989. So when the principal in 2021 said, Paul, I need you to keep Jesus Christ in the parking lot, I went to the parking lot. So that's where I get in the school parking lot. As I said, I'm currently teaching at a charter school. Don't mention its name. Hello, scholars. Thank you so much for watching and appreciate you, mom, dad, letting you watch. A lot of you are becoming subscribers, which keeps me on my toes to what I'm doing. Readline.com. I'm doing stories about public education that I find on that website. Plenty of stories. Posted February 12th, 2025. I'm actually reading this to y'all. February 21st, 2025 from Roseville, California. Let's see what it says. Are school counselors being trained as social justice warriors? All right. Written by Jillian Schneider. Higher education programs and school counseling are facing backlash for buying into what critics call woke ideology, infecting K through 12 education. According to information compiled by Parents Defending Education, PDE, which is kind of funny because that's my initials, Paul David Everts, PDE, about the curriculum and funding of colleges offering degrees in school counseling, hundreds of millions of dollars have been spent on programs full of justice, social justice activism, and woke ideology, often under the guise of multicultural classes. These programs were found in over 100 universities in all 50 states and the District of Columbia and have received over $216 million in funding from the Department of Education. In one example, a multicultural counseling course at the University of Florida features queer theory, transgenderism, white privilege, and other aspects of intersectionality. Its recommended readings include How to Be an Anti-Racist by Ibram X. Kendi, White Fragility by Robin DiAngelo, and White Rage by Carol Anderson. George Mason University's counseling program asks students, how has your cultural identity been influenced by your experiences of discrimination, power, and privilege? Understanding power and privilege is one of the main goals of the course, as well as eliminating biases, prejudices, and discriminatory behavior with culturally diverse clients, community, and society. And the infusion of progressivist philosophy is not by accident, the findings suggest. The American School Counseling Association, ASCA, includes being anti-racist, pro-LGBTQ+, and promoting social justice and equity in its official positions. And American School Counselor Association's school counselor preparation standards claim counselors are responsible for developing knowledge and understanding of historic and systemic oppression, social justice, and cultural models. For example, multicultural counseling, anti-racism, cultural sustaining practices in schools. The accrediting agency for college counseling degrees, the Council for Accreditation of Counseling and Related Education Programs, known as CACREP. If I had scholars watching, or I didn't have scholars watching, you'd probably change those last several letters. Anyway, simply promotes social justice and advocacy, and it goes on. Again, I have the article for you in the description of today's video. Are school counselors being trained as social justice warriors? The answer is yes. And when they're trained to be social justice warriors, that means the students are being trained. Well, not just students, but the teachers. I think reading levels now at 33% for grade level. I think the test scores have dropped since the establishment of the Federal Department of Education. Double check that on. It's time for our schools to really look in the mirror. I've been teaching, as I said, since 1989. It's been happening since 1989, if not before. Go get a book called NEA, Trojan Horse in American Education, John Dewey and the rest of those dudes. I think that foundation, that association, that was founded in 1857. So this is one, again, as I keep saying to you, this is Ernest Hemingway's great quote that is gradually and then suddenly. Education is so important to our future. To paraphrase, I think it was Lincoln, to paraphrase him, it was what you see in school hallways 30 years from now will be in the hallways of Congress. That's what we're seeing. Ilhan Omar and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, these people were going to schools and they were being trained to be activists. We're not training our children to be American citizens. The assimilation factor is not there. I did a recent search on patriotic music composed by women composers because in California, identity seems to be driving what you're supposed to do as a teacher. I have to make sure I have the right gender. I have to make sure that the right race, the right ethnicity is chosen. If I can find a composition by a homosexual man or woman, that's preferred, and on and on. So I think that's part of the social justice system, is it not? Opposed to just simply finding music that is good and will help my students, scholars, be better musicians. I like to say, too, to the students, if I put 5 pieces in front of you with no title, no name, tell me who the black gay composer is, they wouldn't know. So, but we're making it important. I don't know. I think that we need to re-examine ourselves. What's the purpose of education? I think it is to raise United States citizens, not global citizens, United States citizens. One who can read the Constitution, understand what the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, Federalist Papers, they need to know how to read and write. So they are being trained as social justice warriors, right? They're not, I don't know why we would think they're not being trained. Teachers are being trained as well to teach activism. So there you go. If you have any comments, BAND, never together, band together, Comcast.net. I don't have the comments on because some of you are very mean, vile human beings, and I would like to protect my scholars from seeing all your terrible threats and nasty messages. Just being honest. So go ahead and email me. Delete. All right. We do have a Venmo account. We have a PayPal account. We'd love to have your support. Thank you so much for watching. I'm attempting to get these out once a week, preferably on Saturdays, but we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to put this out tomorrow, which would be February 22nd, 2025. All right. Thanks a lot for the support. Stay informed about education, public, private, or charter. It's all over the place. Stay informed. Love your children. They need you so much. All right. Bye.